So that's Shoal Bay. I'm at the base of the Tomaree headland. We're going to walk up the Tomaree headland right now. I'll take you along.
Yeah. Why?
So Zenith Beach is behind those sand dunes, and we're going up there. So Tomaree was part of a military base in World War II. At the very top there's the remains of a radar station, a few other odds and ends along the way, on the way up. On the other side of the headland there's a couple of old pillboxes, bunkers, gun emplacements for the defence of Port Stephens. When I was a very young person, a kid, in the 1960s here, there were quite a few buildings that were built obviously by the Americans when they were here. There were quite a few Nissen huts in town. A little beach. There was one in the what's now the shopping centre at Magna Street, which was a Catholic Church Hall and primary school. And there was one out at the top of the turn off between Nelson Bay and Soldiers Point. So there's Shoal Bay in the foreground down there. So as you get higher you get better views of Port Stephens and Shoal Bay. You can look right up the harbour now. So there's Stevens Peak there, and that hill over there, you might be able to see the telecommunications equipment on top of it. That's Lily Hill. Gets quite exposed on this section, as you can see. You can see Stevens Peak over there, middle of screen, where I was this morning. There's Zenith Beach down there. The beach next to it is Wreck Beach, and then there's another headland, and that's Box Beach over there, and there's the spit going out to what I think is called Shark Island. I was just looking at a map just a while back, and the lighthouse, the old Fingal Bay Lighthouse. I think there's a tourist resort there now where you can camp there. I'm not sure if it's still operational, but there was a while back. There's Zenith Beach again. Back when I lived at Shoal Bay in about 1973-74, I remember climbing Tomarree, and there was no track like this. We used to climb around the cliff below us somewhere and then climb up. And I remember seeing a penguin in the surf. So it must have been a bit earlier in the year, July, that happened. It's a long time ago now. It says it all. We're almost at the top of the hill now. So here we are, remains of the radar station. So way off down in that direction is Newcastle. It's a bit of smoke haze today, you can't see it. Might be able to see Stockton Bight, the sand dunes over there. The beach that runs from, I think, Barooby Point all the way down to Stockton. on the north side of the Newcastle River, but it's way off in the distance. There's a viewing platform here. Again, you can see Zenith, Wreck and Box Beach, the lighthouse. You can see right into Finkel Bay from here. A little bit of the township peeking out from behind that hill. And on this side we have a view north. So you can just see the end of Yakabar. Behind that there's Cabbage Tree Island. And behind Cabbage Tree is Broughton Island. And over here there's two islands, might look like one from this angle. There's Boondall Bar in the closer to us, and behind that is Little Island. So there's some more remains here. And another lookout looking straight at Yakabar here. There's Yakabar. I think that beach over there is Bennett's Beach. There's Hawk's Nest. You may be able to pick up the mouth of the Mile River there behind the beach. I'm not sure if you can see it. That's the mouth of the Mile River. And that beach goes all the way up to Seal Rocks, which is way up there, probably off screen. Anyway, we've come off Tomarree, we're going back down. A little bit further ahead there's an intersection at the bottom of some steps. If we go right we can go out to the gun emplacements that were set up in World War II to protect the harbour of Port Stephens and in case of an attempted Japanese invasion, I suppose. So I think if we turn right here, bottom of these steps, so we take this path, we've just turned right at the bottom of the stairs, and this will bring us out to the gun emplacements. It's a fairly easy path, this one. So I've come off the track and there's a sign straight away, gun emplacements 210 metres. Just go up this path here. So we came down around the back of the headland after we left the top of Tomarree, and this takes us around the northeast face of Tomarree Head to the gun emplacements guarding the mouth of Port Stephens. And we're in the northeasterly breeze here. It's a hell of a lot cooler all of a sudden. It's early September, and in the breeze it's a little bit chilly. There's another view of Yakabar across the mouth of the harbour. So it looks like you can come here to the first gun emplacement and go directly to the summit. I'm not sure about that track. I suggest it's a lot harder than the one we just took up to the top of Tomarree. It might be worth. So here's the first gun emplacement. The gun would have been mounted there, and behind it is storage and maybe accommodation. I'm not sure. So this sign here is telling us that I have 6-inch coastal guns for a range of 12.8 kilometres. Okay, well here's the second of the gun emplacements. Some graffiti to go with it. And a view of Boondall Bar Island and Little Island behind it. There's a sign that says Danger Cliffs here, and many years ago, before this was all developed and the tens of thousands of tourists came to Port Stephens, we used to come here as kids and climb in there, and you could go over a bit further and look down this massive gap eroded by the waves. I understand fully why they've put this sign up. Okay, well, I'll leave you with this view. There's Yakka Bar and Cabbage Tree Island and behind it. I'm going to sign off now. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I might catch you on another one. Bye for now.